Hi VIPKid teachers. Today we're going to talk about OBS and how you can configure the windows to look exactly the way you want it to look and fit with your VIPKid classroom. So we're going to take a look at my second monitor. Now my props and rewards are usually a little bit bigger, but I teach on my first monitor, which has a different resolution, but this is pretty close to the portions of what I have. So I have my VIPKid classroom, props, rewards, and OBS. So when I want my OBS to be this small, you're probably thinking, well, that doesn't fit. And you're right. With the standard setup, which looks something like this, if I try to make it like small and long, it just doesn't really fit in a way that like I can see what's going on. So the very first thing I'm going to do is get rid of some things. So when we're using the virtual cam, you do not need the audio mixer. The virtual cam only sends your video. You have to have another software if you'd like to send your audio into your VIPKid classroom. I don't use scene transitions, and I only use the controls when I'm recording, which is not very often. So I can go up here to View, Docs, and I can start unchecking some of these boxes, and they will magically go away, and then I can bring them back if I need them later, but on my day-to-day, they're now gone. So that gives me a lot of help. Now, you might be noticing on my scenes, I've also transformed these into buttons, which I like a lot more for when I'm clicking around in the classroom. So if you right-click, you can go back and forth between list mode, and then you can change it back to button mode. For now, I'll leave it right in my list mode. So the next thing I want to do is I still want to like make this look a little nicer. So I have a few options. So I can grab onto the scenes or click this little box right here, and I can actually pull this out into a separate window that I can then resize to fit whatever my needs are, right? So I can go back to grid mode, and when I'm teaching, I usually like this like nice like 2x2 little row, because I have my webcam and welcome, and then my props and rewards, and then all my other stuff since I use OBS for more than just VIPKid. So it's really great because I can pull this out, the sources, I can pull any of those things that I closed, like the mixer. I can pull all of that out. Now, I can also rearrange it. So you can actually stick this on the sides. You can stick stuff on the bottom. If you stick two things on the side, you can have these nice little tabs that you flip back and forth between. So you've got lots of options. You can go up top, anywhere you want. You can do lots of customizing. So once I've gotten those set the way I want them to, now I can make this a lot smaller and make it fit on the bottom where I can see it even when I have my classroom up. My personal preference is to have the scenes and sources both pulled out. My scenes go right near my rewards so they're easy to see. And then I line my OBS up so that I can see it behind my VIPKid classroom. And I have the scenes here, but the sources I usually just keep somewhere off to the side in case I need to really quickly like hide something or add something or change something, especially if I messed up my browser windows and I've got the props and the rewards mixed up. I can switch that really quickly. So being able to move all of these windows around gives you a lot more customization to figure out what fits best for you and your desktop. I hope that helps, and let us know if you have any questions. See you later.